Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do another collective energy reading from my collective family. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know how it goes with you. How does it resonate? Or does it resonate with somebody else you know? Let me know. I love to hear about it. I appreciate you guys letting me know. So yeah, let's begin. Let us begin. All right, Spirit, let's get a message from my collective. What do they need to know? What does my collective need to know? Stuck. Past energy was stuck. Tell me more. Winter is here. Oh, okay. Tell me more. Offer. Somebody wants to make an offer. Reinvention. Somebody's trying to change how they package themselves. Tell me more, Spirit. So, all right, bottom of the deck. Let's see. Okay, so someone in the past was stuck. They could still be stuck, but there's some past energy of being stuck. Winter is here, so I'm getting Five of Pentacles energy. So somebody could also be feeling like they're out in the cold, or this could be the current season that they're changing. We have offer, so somebody wants to make an offer. You or your person, somebody wants to make an offer. We got reinvention here and a challenge. So somebody is trying to figure out, how do I change how I show up in the world. Somebody wants to be different. And they're working on themselves. I feel like this reinvention is more like Eight of Pentacles energy. We got self-worth. So the self-worth card is given Nine of Pentacles energy, like someone coming to the point where they're starting to understand who they are, maybe what their purpose is in life or their purpose in a relationship. But there's some cycles. I feel like this person goes through this cycle quite a lot. And you know what? It's not necessarily all bad to go through a cycle, because sometimes we have to go through these cycles to kind of understand and unpack who we are. Sometimes we repeat some things so that we can see it differently. It's not because we're spiraling out of control, but it's more like I've been here before. What did I learn? You know, sometimes you go around and around. I don't know if you ever seen this in cartoons, but back in the day in the cartoons, you know, some of the characters would be traveling and they would come to the same spot. They just kept going in circles. Like, it's something that they just could not go straight to their destination. They would end up in the same spot. So some of them learned that if I put a marker down and I've been here before, then maybe I know, okay, if I was heading right every time I came to the spot, maybe I should head left. And so that's how they broke the cycle, is that they had to change the directions in which they were going. They had to change something, or they had to put a marker on the memory. You know, this makes me feel like somebody who wrote down something that happened before, and maybe what the person said, and realized that the person keeps saying the same thing to them, keeping them in cycles. All right, let me clarify with this same deck. Tell me about stuck energy, Spirit. Lessons. Okay. I'm going to say I picked it up like this, so I'm going to go with how I picked it up. But there's a challenge in the lesson in the past. I felt like the person was stuck because they weren't getting their lessons. You know, sometimes people go through things and they think, I'm just going through something, right? But what really are, they're experiencing lessons that they refuse to accept as lessons. They repeat things and don't realize I've been here before. And I feel like this person is starting to put the new sign posts up to tell them try right or try left next time because you already went right. I feel like they're starting to plant some type of seeds for remembering the lessons now. Tell me about winter. Awakening, exactly. So they're in a current seasoning of awakening. So like I said, and I've said in a few videos, we're in the Northeast. I'm in the Northeast of North America. So we are currently in winter. We're experiencing cold weather. Some areas snow, some areas don't. But it's cold right now. It's winter. And this is the time in the space where your person is feeling probably froze out of some situations and they're starting to awaken. They want to offer, but this person, I feel like your person or you, they're crying. There's a crying happening. This person might, cry to themselves because of the way things are. I also get that they would cry if they gave you an offer that you did not accept from them. If this is your person towards you, they want to give an offer, but I don't know if they're quite ready to offer you what you really need. And I know, I didn't mean to say I know, but I feel like I know that if you turn them down, it would cause a breakdown with this person. Now, that is not to scare or warn you to accept their offer. You are not, you're not responsible for their feelings. You're really not. They're responsible for their feelings, but I feel like they're already crushed over the fact that they want to give you this offer. Or they also wanted to accept an offer, but I don't get my collective is offering anything right now. Tell me more, spirit. Pause. So the reinvention, the challenges, pause. I think they're just, whoever this is trying to figure it out. And they're not moving fast. This is giving four swords energy. So they're trying to heal from the lessons that they just starting to get and this awakening that's starting to happen. Tell me more about what's going on with their self-worth, spirit. Oh, okay. So they're raising they're understanding their self-worth while they're raising their vibration. This person no longer wants to be stuck. There was something that they went through. They had some strong karmic lesson that probably blew them away. And I feel like they probably had it a few times, but this last time was a doozy. Tell me more, spirit. Yep. What did I say? The last time was like the time for this person. So if you wonder what your person is experiencing right now, they're in hella regret over the cycles and the changes that they either put you through or the things that they went through. This person is experiencing supreme regret and lessons and karma. Like it's all coming down right now, this time frame, this winter. And it's feeling real icy with them right now. They are trying to fix themselves, gather themselves up. I feel like if this is your person, then they're trying to get themselves together before they approach you. That's why there's a pause. So if you haven't heard from them, it's because they're trying to figure out how to go about this. But they're in the meantime, in the in between time, this is all raising their self-worth. I think they're experiencing something that they never experienced before. And I feel like it's not, they haven't gone through this cycle before. It's just to this level. If you pulled your energy back from somebody, they were now able to see their cycles in a way they didn't see it before. If they had you as a crutch, if they leaned on you in any way, it blinded them when they leaned on you that how bad their situation is because they had you. They had you to look up to or you to rescue them at times or you to be supportive, then, they could just keep being the victim and it would have been, it's okay. But if you remove yourself, and I feel like with this winter card, the fact that they want to give you an offer and purging and they're crying about this, um, You pulling your energy back gave them the awakening that they needed. Like, you no longer have me as a crutch, friend. You're gonna have to, work on your own stuff. And I don't think you did it maliciously. I just think that you had had enough of whatever was going on in their life, and you took a step back because you didn't want the repercussions and the karma to impact you. People don't realize they can be bystanders to stuff and still be a victim. They can still get attacked by whatever else somebody else has going on. But this person now wants to raise their self-worth. They're in deep regret over these cycles. They don't want this no more. Whatever it is that they were going through, they don't want no more now. Mm-mm. They now see what it is. I think that in the past when they were stuck, they didn't really see. They knew they were stuck. I feel like some people go through stuff over and over again and they feel like, man, I feel trapped. And they don't know why they trapped. Now I feel like their eyes is wide open and they know exactly why they've been trapped. Now they need to figure out, well, what do I do to move on from this trap feeling? Tell me more about the cycle, Spirit. I'm going to start there. What about the cycles and regret? Oh, yeah. The ring represents, okay, so they were committed to something. The ring represents commitment, but it also does represent cycles because it's a perfect ring. But this person was committed to what is causing the cycles in their life. Tell me about stuck in lesson, Spirit. I feel like at one point in time, they thought what they had was a gift. I feel like they actually, part of their cycle is they have to give up something, some type of gift. Meaning that if it's not time, it's money or emotions, but they are feeding into what kept them stuck. And the lesson is that they were feeding into it. I think they recognized the fact that they were the catalyst or the problem. Some people don't, when they think things happen to them, they don't want to recognize themselves as part of the problem. Well, yes, because you can remove yourself from the problem. If you have 1+1 and it equals 2, and every time you do that, 1+1 equals 2. If you take one away, what do you have? You only have one, right? So if you did the math and you just subtracted yourself, then you won't have the same problem or the same outcome because the equation has now changed, right? I know this is math. I'm not trying to do math, y'all. I'm just not. But I'm just saying, it's really basic that they need to pull their energy back. They need to get out of this situation. And you could have been the one that was the gift that was keeping them stuck. Not because you were the one doing the stuckness. But back to what I'm saying is that you were something that they could lean on while they were being stuck and they weren't getting their lessons at the time. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, now they're looking at the distant horizon. Now they're looking at, where should I be heading? What should I be doing with my life? What's my next direction? And so, it may not be imminent, but it's something I want to achieve. I want to get to. This is where they are in their awakening. Excuse me. Too many cards. Tell me more about this offer with purge. Okay, so your person could have a child, you could have a child, or this is immaturity. They may be crying over their childhood or whatever cycles that they keep repeating. It's so similar that it's probably breaking them down to a dark night of the soul or shadow work kind of energy where they're starting to pick themselves apart. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, they're reinventing themselves because of anger. I feel like, okay, hold on. Yeah, self-worth. They're learning a lot and they're going in a different direction. Okay, so back to the scythe. The scythe is the whip. The scythe represents anger. It also represents passion. This person has a passion for you, collective. This represents having a passion, but a drive that means get my together. You know what I mean? This is like, I cracked the whip on you because I want you to act right. And I feel like this person is feeling like they had the whip cracked on them when you pulled away, when you said, you don't want to act right? Okay, well, I'm gonna just exit stage left over here because I can't do this no more. And this person was probably like, huh? What you mean you leaving? What you mean you're gonna go? And I don't know if you said it or you left quietly, but whatever, your presence is, your distance is felt. And it kind of feels like, oh, I better get my stuff together. I feel like they had pause here because part of the lesson is they were taking too long to get it together. And you cracked the whip by moving on. We got the book, so they're learning right now. They're in a stage of learning. Your person is moving like, I heard turtle, but that's because they're studying their self-worth and they're raising their vibration. They're trying to figure them out. They're trying to understand themselves. They're going to be moving into a different direction. They want to end those cycles that they were so committed to because it's not benefiting them in any way at all. Like it's not, there's no financial reward, there's no emotional reward, there's no spiritual reward, nothing. It's like this physical, the only physical thing is that maybe they got a place to stay in their situation. But they're very uncomfortable in their situation, which is triggering this awakening that they're going through. And this awakening, I feel like, was triggered by your actions of pulling away from this situation. So congratulations to you for finding your self-worth, raising your vibration and looking deeper into yourself, but you are also triggering someone to do the same. Um, I think my collective was pretty smart and that you might have been through some stuff with somebody. You might have completed a few cycles, but I feel like if you're listening to my voice, if you're watching my readings, then that means you're the type of person who has started to learn from your actions. Um, what I learned about my own horoscope is I teach through experience. Um, but I also learn through experience, right? So when I share my readings, I share experiences, I share parables, I share things that would resonate, based on what spirit tells me to say. And I feel like you are listening to this because you want to grow. You want to build on your character. You want to build on your self-worth. You want your vibrations higher. You don't want to resonate in energy that is victimhood or sadness. I feel like you are vibrating in more healthy energy. So kudos to you. Um, Again, take anything how, I say as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. I hope that I wish you well in this situation. I wish that your cycles of the toxic cycles end. And then you move into a cycle of raising your vibration, which means learning more and more about yourself and loving yourself more. Thank you for coming to my channel. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, peace.